Good morning. Today we're in Rathdrum, Idaho at our Sage Creek Cottage build, and today I'm going to give you a quick overview of the footing foundation system and what they mean to your home. The definition of the footing is everything from this point down. It spreads the load out onto the ground. The more area that you can spread it onto, the more load it can take. And the foundation wall is vertical. Everything from the top surface of the footing up to the top of the wall is considered foundation wall. Quick overview of what's going to happen here. Footing foundation is this footing will get poured. Out of it will be dowels about 2.5 foot tall, and that vertical bars will be 24 inches on center, coming right up through the center of the footing. That will harden. The forms will get stripped away, and then we'll put a wall form on either side of those and horizontal bars, and that'll create our foundation wall. Right here at this point, you can see that we have a section of footing that's going to be 8 inches tall and a section of footing that's going to be 6 inches tall. This is going to be an exterior wall, and we'll actually have a foundation wall on it. And on this section of footing, it will not have a concrete wall on it. This will actually only be carrying a framed wall, and somewhere in this elevation will be joists that will go from framed wall to framed wall to frame wall, and that gives you that big open concept inside the house without having bearing walls that have to go up through the main level. This one is only 6 inches wide and 12 inches deep because the only thing it's going to carry is the floor, and it's inside the home, so it's not affected by the exterior elements, snow and rain and etc., like the outside foundation is. So then here, where we're 8 inches deep and 16 inches wide, that makes this footing about 40%, a little more than 40% larger than code. This is basic code and could be used here and approved by code, but the reason we do this again is so that we get that mass to carry your wall, because with the open concept, the other thing that happens is all your trusses and etc., to give you that big open look, bear on the exterior walls for the most part, sometimes on an interior wall, and when that happens we also carry this footing through the interior. But all your loads across your whole home are going to bear on this footing. And we want to make sure that is never going to break apart and create issues in your home. So at Northridge Homes, we beef that up, make it be what it really needs to be. Everything's formed with 2x8s and 2x6s, and there's a whole lot of spreaders on the footings. The reason for that is with concrete, you want to condense it. The more you can condense it, with a vibrator, the stronger it gets, because it literally tightens itself down and fills every little void and really hugs itself to Mother Earth. You'll see, looking at a lot of other contractors, that they'll form this with 1x4s and 1x6s and what have you, and everything's all crooked and crazy, and they just kind of throw the mud in the ground and screed it off. The reason we do this is so we can vibrate it and condense that concrete and give you the best possible product. Putting in your foundation correctly and vibrating it and making it as strong as you can takes away 90% of the issues that come with a home, and that's the reason we've gone to a system like this. It's, at the end of the day, it's in the best interest of our customer to have their home built on a footing and foundation as you see being installed here. And really, when you look at the cost to do it this way versus a standard foundation, we're talking a difference of probably, on a home this size, $1,500, maybe $2,000. But what you're going to get from it and the issues that have just been taken away from your home is I don't know how to assess a value to that. It's priceless.